Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're jumping straight into a story that completely flips the standard, cliché hero's journey right on its head. Imagine being a reincarnated genius who wakes up, looks at the universe's so-called destined plot, and decides, absolutely not. He is totally done playing the victim. We're going to see exactly how he breaks all the rules. So let's start with our inciting incident. Picture this. You're the top genius of an elite family, you're incredibly wealthy, and your talent is literally unmatched. That's our main character, Su-yu. But right in the middle of a massive crowd, his fiancée publicly humiliates him, breaks off their engagement, and literally says she'd rather marry a dog. Crazy, right? And why? Because she's leaving him for a guy named Chu Feng. Now, the old Su-yu, he might have just taken the hit, but this newly awakened Su-yu instantly realizes his family is just getting played.
You really got to look at the sheer contrast between these two. On one side, we have Su-yu, wealthy, a top-tier genius, and completely coldly calculating. He refuses to be someone's stepping stone. And then there's Chu Feng, the cliché, quote-unquote, destined hero who secretly relies on Su-yu's resources through the ex-fiancée, all while hiding behind this mask of fake righteousness. Su-yu knows his intended destiny is to be crushed by this guy, but yeah, he decides to completely rewrite that script.
Chapter 1, The Ultimate Villain Awakening. So, let's talk about how Su-yu flips the board. Instead of begging or throwing a pity party, he immediately demands all of his family's wealth, weapons, and gifts back from the Lin family. And right as he does this, boom, he awakens his ultimate cheat code, the villain system. It's basically a supernatural interface that drops legendary loot and massive experience points every single time he humiliates the destined hero or steals his luck. Su-yu realizes a major loophole here. He doesn't need to kill the hero right away. He can literally farm him for massive power upgrades, kind of like hitting a piñata in a video game. And just look at the insane loot drops Su-yu starts racking up. Just by systematically dismantling Chu Feng's life, the guy gets ridiculously rich. He publicly humiliates the Lin family by taking back 70% of their wealth. Bam, 3,000 villain points and an S-rank sword. Chu Feng tries to act tough and Su-yu just swats him down like a fly, messing up his mental state. That's another 1,000 points. Then he leaks the truth to the media about how his ex was secretly using his money to sponsor Chu Feng, completely destroying their reputation. Another 3,000 points and a massive cultivation pill. It's just genius.
Chapter 2, Crushing the Fake Hero.
Now, the stakes get way higher as we enter the school tournament arc. Chu Feng is desperate to prove himself, so he arrogantly challenges Su-yu to a public duel. He leaps into the air for his flashy ultimate star sword attack. And Su-yu? He just looks up, looking utterly bored, and drops this cold-blooded line. I have a problem. I don't like it when people try to fly over my head. And with a single, effortless strike, he completely shutters the ultimate attack. It is a total, humiliating defeat in front of the entire academy.
And check out how insane his power scaling gets from all this. Because of the villain points he's farming off Chu Feng's misery, Su-yu goes from an early level 5 martial artist to secretly breaking through to a level 7 grandmaster in just 9 days. That's unheard of. By day 16, using his system rewards, he can temporarily wield pure level 9 power. He's becoming completely overpowered compared to literally everyone else in the story. But Su-yu isn't just fighting with his fists, he's executing a ruthlessly logical 3-step master plan to break the hero. Step 1, cut off the money. Done. Step 2, public defeat to break his confidence. Done. Step 3, steal the hero's hidden opportunities. Using his knowledge of the plot, Su-yu visits an old, retiring grandmaster named Za. Simply by promising to protect the old man's descendant, Su-yu secures a golden key to a mystic ruin. And get this, that key was originally destined to make Chu Feng a god. Talk about a massive steal. Chapter 3, The Battlefield of Betrayal. All right, we now head to the extraterrestrial battlefield. This is a blood-soaked arena where humanity's survival is literally on the line. Out here, Chu Feng tries his old tricks. He attempts to unionize the normal students, playing the victim card and painting Su-yu as an elite bully. But it backfires horribly. See, Su-yu hasn't just bought loyalty, he's earned it through blood. While Chu Feng was crying about fairness for fake sympathy, Su-yu and the elites were actually on the front lines, bleeding to protect these very students. Exactly 2,762 hardcore loyal brothers stand behind Su-yu. They roar in his defense, proving that true leadership is built on raw power and protection, not some fake sympathy act. Chu Feng is left looking like a total fraud, and the system rewards Su Yu with thousands more points for completely destroying the hero's social standing. He is quite literally farming Chu Feng's downfall, and it is so satisfying to watch.
Chapter 4. Breaking the Hero's Mind. We shift the narrative over to the secret, Ruin, which is the absolute climax of Su Yu's psychological warfare. Remember that golden key Su Yu stole? Well, Chu Feng still manages to find his way there with his teacher, desperately hoping for a miracle. But Su Yu is already waiting for them. He uses his level 9 cultivation card, puts on a terrifying disguise, and projects this overwhelming godlike aura. When Chu Feng opens the door, he thinks he's being ambushed by a legendary ancient guardian that is way out of his league. Su Yu gives them a horrific choice. Only one leaves alive. Now the teacher genuinely offers to sacrifice herself so Chu Feng can escape. But here is the ultimate twist. The righteous destined hero completely breaks. Terrified out of his mind, he cowardly accepts the sacrifice and just runs away, leaving his teacher to die. Su Yu easily dispatches the betrayed teacher, proving once and for all that Chu Feng's whole heroism act was a complete sham. Chapter 5. Exposing the traitors.
We bring the action back to the outer city ruins, where a massive, horrifying betrayal is unfolding. Human generals, led by the corrupt General Sendai Jia Chong, reveal that they've allied with alien races. They mutate, sprouting terrifying alien limbs, and prepare to massacre the academy students as a blood sacrifice. The students are completely outmatched and totally terrified.
But this is exactly where the power fantasy truly peaks. Su Yu steps onto the battlefield completely enveloped in dark clouds and red lightning. General Sendai is a level 8 monster, but Su Yu doesn't even blink. With a single, casual strike of his void sword, he effortlessly obliterates the mutated general. He massacres the alien allied traitors and saves the entire academy, absolutely cementing his status as a legendary powerhouse. And then, after he saves everyone, his ex-fiancée, Lin Pangxi, actually has the audacity to approach him. She hypocritically begs to reconcile, hoping to just ride his coattails of glory. Su Yu doesn't even waste his breath on words. He just slaps her so hard she hits the ground. Chu Feng, watching this happen, flies into a total rage and attacks. But Su Yu counters with a single punch, sends him flying, casually walks over, and brutally crushes his boot right into the hero's face, warning him that his existence in this world is hanging by a very thin thread. Chapter 6. Rise of the Human Emperor. The story then shifts to the extreme front lines. Su Yu heads to the most dangerous military camp to meet his father, General Su Long, who's been badly injured. But remember, Su Yu is absolutely loaded with sister rewards right now. He hands his father a god-tier life pill that instantly regenerates his severed arm. Then he hands his uncle the soul of a trapped martial saint to force a massive power breakthrough. And the cherry on top? He hands his father a star-level technique, the Human Emperor Manual. In a matter of minutes, Su Yu elevates his entire family to godlike status. But just as they're about to celebrate and undergo these massive breakthroughs, the alarms start blaring. An apocalyptic ambush begins. An invasion fleet, spearheaded by an unprecedented 10 level 9 alien threats, descends upon the frontline camp under the cover of darkness. The sky literally turns black with smoke and fire. And that is exactly where our story leaves us hanging. Armed with his fully regenerated body, the ultimate human emperor manual, and the backing of his ridiculously overpowered son, how will Su Yu's father handle this massive alien invasion? Will they achieve their breakthroughs in time to fight back? It's an incredible cliffhanger that perfectly wraps up this arc. So what do you think of Su Yu's villainous methods? Let me know, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.